Hi, hello, and welcome to Paisa Vasool. As always, I'm your host, Thaman. Got Thaman here with us.
Hello.
And we're back, and so is Star Pawan Kalyan. It's back on the screen. We said we're probably not going to watch his movies after OG, but here
I
we
didn't
are.
want to watch this.
Here we are.
This was forced upon me, but I watched it.
So, Ustaad Bhagat Singh, directed by Harish Shankar, who previously made Gabbar Singh with Pawan Kalyan, what was it, 14 years ago now? Since then, Harish Shankar has made other films like DJ, I guess he made. Mr. Bachchan was his last one.
Yeah.
His first movie was Merapakai, which some people like. My favorite film of his is Subramanyam for Sale. I watched that in preparation for this. Well, we can talk
His
about
filmography is a real mixed bag.
It's very, very mixed. So
some people would say it's not even a mixed bag; it's just bad. But
it's just mostly bad.
I would say it's a mixed bag.
Yeah, there's some
Entertaining movies,
entertainment to be had. I think Gabbar Singh is okay. I don't think it's as good as people say it is.
Yeah, people love that movie. Yeah. I'm going to go early call. This movie that we watched is as good as Gabbar Singh.
Oh, okay. We'll come back to that. I think that is a controversial call. So other details about this movie. Devasi Prasad was the music director, but not for the background score. So the background score was done by Thaman, who was given 15 days to do it before the release.
And he pulled something out.
Yeah, I think there's something going on with DSP and
everyone,
but I think these producers in particular, because they
did Pushpa as well.
Yeah, so with Pushpa, there was some issue with the background score as well, right? And they got someone else to do it.
They got someone else to do part of it.
He was meant to do the music for Good, Bad, Ugly, but they kicked him out of that as well. And then this. So either that, they're just saying he's busy because he's acting in a movie now, DSP. So they were saying he wasn't
busy
free
doing that. Yeah,
free to do the background score. The background score is very Thaman-esque.
Yeah,
you can tell that he did it. Like it didn't sound like DSP at all. So yeah, we can get into our thoughts on it. It's got who else is in this? Srilila, which we'll get into our thoughts on her, and Rashi Khanna. And yeah, this movie was announced. You know when this was announced? I think it was 2020 was when it was.
Wow. Yeah,
another very delayed film that had a lot of production issues, which I think is just going to be the norm now for Pawan Kalyan.
Yeah. If he does another movie, we'll see.
Yeah, he's signed on for movies, so let's see if he actually does them. So what did you think of this movie?
It's a very routine movie. It's you've probably seen this movie before. Like if you've watched any movies between 2000 and 2010, you would have seen this movie before. It's just with different actors, slightly different setting, slightly different jokes. That's it.
Yeah.
Slightly different action, maybe. Yeah. But it's we've seen this movie a million times.
I think so, but I also think if this came out 15 years ago, if this came out when Gabbar Singh came out, I still think it would have been a flop. I still think people wouldn't have liked it.
I don't think so. I think people would have enjoyed it back then. But I think the first half is the real issue. It's just because nothing happens in the first half. And basically all the story is in the second half, pretty much. It's a classic first half joke, second half action movie. That's the play on it. So
yeah, but the jokes aren't great.
The jokes aren't funny. No, it's there was some in there that you're like, oh, okay, that's kind of funny.
Yeah,
I would say it's better than Hari Haravira Malu.
I don't know. So like going the first half of this movie, I was like, okay, it's very outdated, but it's inoffensive. Like it's whatever. Like they obviously made it with the intention of just
a routine action movie.
Yeah, just a few jokes, some action, some elevations for Pawan Kalyan, but nothing more than that. But I think the second half was
half. They get into some weird areas.
It was I couldn't get on board the second half because they're obviously trying to.
And they're trying to pump up like Pawan Kalyan for like political stuff as well, which
Yeah.
was weird. Yeah.
So there was political undertones, but there was also like just weird stuff that's just in there, like just out of context. Like he just starts talking about patriotism, like just out of nowhere. Like
Yeah.
it's like a scene was just implanted in there for just that. And then there's meant to be like an emotional sequence, which I just thought was like lowest hanging fruit. Like, how can we like turn this movie into a more like get this into more of a serious movie as we go into the climax? I'm like, can think of better stuff than this. Like, like
Yeah.
it's not like
It's very
2002.
it's very early 2000s in
Yeah.
terms of movie. They don't really make movies like this anymore, is the thing. Probably for a good reason. But I probably think there is an audience for this. Like it there's not a big audience, but I think there probably is an audience for this movie.
Unfortunately, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I thought the second half was like, yeah, just very. In general, the movie was low effort,
Yeah.
but I don't know actually because I think the way Harish Shankar talks about it, it feels
Put a
like
lot of effort into
he
it.
put a lot of effort into it. But I think he.
I'll say it's
Yeah.
better than Mas Jatra, and
Okay, I haven't
I
seen
don't
that.
know. I don't know
Yeah,
what movie he did. No, sorry, he did do Mas Jatra. He did the
Mr.
other one,
Bachchan.
Mr. Butt. It's better
I
than
also
that.
haven't seen that. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's what movie did he do before that? I don't.
I think there was a big gap. He did that movie with Varun Tej, Gaddala Gonda
Yeah, it's
Ganesh.
better
Yeah.
than that as well. Which yeah,
It's probably I don't like DJ. I know people like it, but I thought
I don't
DJ was
mind
like
DJ.
yeah. Again, all of these are like kind of very commercial, like kind of low hanging,
Yeah,
like fruit in general. His his best movie is still Subramanian for Sale. Like I said, I like that movie. It's entertaining at least. Yeah, I thought this. Yeah, it's not good. I can't recommend it. It's just like the action is like there's no reason for the action. Like there's a couple of action sequences where guys just turn up and they're just creating havoc, and then Pawan Kalyan turns up and beats them up. Like there's like 3 action sequences like that
yeah,
that have like there's nothing leading into them. It's just like it's there just for an action sequence. Um, yeah, I don't know what to say.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's not a great movie at all.
no.
I do think it's better than some of the other movies he's done recently, but it doesn't mean it's great.
I think Hari Hari Veeramalu is better than this because I think at least the first half of Hari Hari Veeramalu there was something there. Like they were leading to something. At least the part that was directed by Krish, I think there was something there. The second half, yeah, that completely goes off the rails. Whereas
Yeah.
this, I feel like from the outset, this was just the wrong movie to make.
Yeah, I would say this is more of a complete film though. At least it's as routine as the story it is, it's got a beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah,
And it actually finishes. Whereas Hari Hari Veeramalu
I
is
guess.
doesn't have
Yeah,
a beginning, middle, and end. It's just
but
like a
like
beginning and then
I can see why you'd make a movie like Hari Hari Veeramalu. Like
yeah.
it is like there's more to it than this movie. Like this movie is like we said, a movie that's been made billions of times now. Like we've seen this movie. Whereas Hari Hari Veeramalu, I feel like there was a unique concept there. So I can see why he decided to do that. I don't see why he decided to do this. Like
Yeah,
this is
but I can see why he decided to do this. It's a quick shoot. It's not too taxing. There's no CGI work or anything that they need to do. So
minimal.
it's a low,
Yeah.
it's minimal effort, and they'll still have people go watch it, and there'll still be the output. So I can see why he did it, because
Yeah.
these, as bad as it is, these movies make money. These type of movies make money. Like this movie is similar to your other like commercial, like Balakrishna movies. They're basically this. All of them are basically this. So I can see why he did it. He just wants Balakrishna movies to make money. So
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Yeah. And I guess for him it's low effort.
yeah.
Although he is in this movie.
He's in this movie, but
Yeah.
it's
It's not
mostly
like
just like,
OG where he's
yeah,
like not in it. Like he's actually
he's
yeah.
in it. He's in it way more than OG.
Yeah.
Yeah, But I wouldn't like the way it's shot. It looks like it was shot over like 3 weeks though. So
Yeah,
like it wouldn't have taken him long to shoot this.
yeah, yeah,
Whereas I think OG would have taken more effort to shoot.
yeah. There were parts of this that were shot like 5 years ago
Yeah.
because there was a trailer or a teaser that came out ages ago that had some of the scenes in this movie. So, and also what we didn't mention was this initially was going to be a remake.
Yeah. It's
Um,
got some elements of that, but not really.
so it was meant to be a remake of Theri, Vijay's film, but looks like they kind of kept the basic concept of that, but they've changed most of the
They've
story.
changed most of the story.
Yeah,
The things they kept is his wife dies, I guess, in a
yeah,
different way.
yeah,
And he's a police officer.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Everything else has changed. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess we need to talk about firstly Rashi Khanna
Rashi Khanna's a waste. She
didn't
doesn't
need to
need
be
to
in
be
this
in this
movie
movie.
at all.
No.
Like
Yeah.
that could have been
I guess
anyone.
they just put her in the movie because otherwise they don't have a first half. They just need someone in the first half. Otherwise, it would have just been the second half. So
Yeah, but
yeah,
even then, like she didn't have to be in the first half. Like they
yeah,
could have done the story in the first half without
without
her.
her, but it would have gone for 15 minutes rather than an
Yeah,
hour because yeah, they need
yeah,
to put random scenes with her in it.
and like a song, I
Yeah,
guess, with her. Sri Leela, as usual, for me anyway, was super cringe. And I think from the part that she came into the movie, that's when it started to go really downhill for me. I'm like, this is not good. Firstly, because they don't
they did have
establish.
great chemistry.
Well, yeah,
Mhm.
like that's you saw that in the trailer itself. Like he looks like he's 25 years older than her.
Yeah,
And they never really established that he even likes her. Like it always feels like he treats her like she's a little kid,
yeah,
which she sort of is, like in comparison to him. But then suddenly he's like, "Oh, let's get married." I'm like, where did that come from? Like, because it felt like he was never even interested in her. So that just felt pretty out of place and kind of made me uncomfortable in general. So um, that was not good, which is another reason I like from that point onwards it went down. And I just find her acting like kind of annoying.
yeah.
So in a way I was kind of happy when she dies. I'm like, at least she's not going to be in the movie anymore.
I find the second half better than the first half only because literally nothing happens in the first half. Like there's zero story. It's just comedy, but it's not funny. So the first half, at least in the second half, there's some level of story where something's actually happening.
Yeah.
But in the first half, literally nothing happens in the first half for a majority of the movie. It's the first half is boiled down to Rashi Khanna will be in a location doing something. Pawan Kalyan will come there. He's like, "What are you doing?" And then the psychologist guy will be like, "She's doing this." And then Pawan Kalyan will be
Makes a
like, "No,
joke.
you should do this instead."
Yeah.
And in between those scenes, it will be cut to a scene with what's that guy's name? The DJ guy, the villain in DJ.
The villain in DJ.
Yeah.
Oh, the villain in this?
No,
Or
no, no. He's like the guy in the forest.
oh, Ra Ramesh?
Ramesh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be intercut with a scene with him getting a phone call from
The politician
the
dude. Yeah.
CM's secretary.
Yeah.
They have a conversation, and then that cuts off, and they'll go back to Rashi Khanna in a different location doing something, and it's that for like an hour.
Yeah.
It just that
And
on.
there is unnecessary. I don't know if we should call it fan service, but like there is like a link back to Gabbar Singh where there's the Anchakshi scene in Gabbar Singh. That's
Yeah,
the famous scene that kind of was popular back then. They bring those guys back in this one, and there's this whole sequence where they're like trying to make him dance, and I guess it was meant to be funny, but I just
no,
thought it was not great.
yeah,
Yeah. Um,
and
yeah.
then there's
But like I just found that like okay, you're just doing a thing. Whereas the second half, I felt like you're just trying to make this emotional, but you're not even trying. You didn't put any effort into writing this so that there is an impact of this. Like it's just like, well, let's just do this thing, and then audience will feel angry, and then yeah, like they'll clap and cheer when Pawan Kalyan kills the villain. I'm like, this better way to do this than what you've done.
Mm.
Was what I felt. It just felt like, oh, this is the easiest thing they could do. That's why I didn't like it. But there are some good. I see what you're saying. There are some parts in the second half where there's at least a story.
At least something's happening.
Yeah.
Whereas the first half, it's just, well, if you don't find the callbacks, because there's so many callbacks in the first half and like
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, if you don't find that interesting or funny, then there's just nothing in there for you.
Yeah.
There's absolutely nothing in there.
And is this in some like parallel universe where Pawan Kalyan, the
He's
actor,
also an actor.
exists? Because they
Yeah.
like watching his movies and like
Yeah, then she copies him.
yeah, and there's like his
listening
songs.
to his songs.
They also they put a so when you put an old song in, like either it's like an excerpt or it's like some remix version of the old song. In this, they literally just put the same song in.
Yeah.
Like it's the exact same song, and it's the whole song. They put the whole song in from Toli Prema.
Yeah.
So fans of that movie are probably not going to be particularly happy with the way they've used it in this movie.
You say that, but in my theater, people were cheering
for that song.
Well,
the
in
song,
general, they were cheering like lots. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
I'm not sure. Like, I feel like Pawan Kalyan fans may just
like this,
no matter what. Like, yeah, yeah. But yeah, it is what it is. Also, there's a point in this movie that really pissed me off where Harish Shankar does the same shot 5 times in a row. So it was Ram Ramesh doing like a elevation speech for Pawan Kalyan.
yeah,
And it would start from like a high point, it would zoom in on them, and they would zoom in on Pawan Kalyan, and it would do a line, and it would zoom in. And they did that 5 times in a row. Same shot, just over and over again. Without any break or anything. And it went, I think overall the scene probably went for about 5 minutes. So it was a lot of that just over and over again.
yeah.
And that pissed me off because I'm like, at least use a different camera angle. He's just set up the camera to do the same thing and just told him to do 5 different lines.
Yeah.
And they've just put that in
I found
unison.
that scene, like, in hindsight, that scene was pretty funny. Firstly, because he's doing those elevations and he's talking as if like Pawan Kalyan isn't there, but he's like
he's
literally
right
like
next to him.
Right next to it, but he like keeps pointing at him. Or, like he's just there. Like you don't have to keep pointing at him. And then just after he does that speech, like Pawan Kalyan kicks the table, and then there's like there's all these guns under the table. Like, did he know that? Like, is that his table? Like, how did he know there's all these guns under there? And also in that scene, he's dressed exactly the same way that he is in OG. Like, he's got the gun and he's wearing like the black shirt, and it's like the same scene that was in OG where he's like shooting people. Yeah. And the villains in this are
generic,
pretty dumb, actually, because like there's a part in the second half where the villain like kills off all of his family. And then he's like, you killed my first son, but I've got a second son and he's coming here from America. Like, why would you tell him that? Like, you didn't need to. Why did you tell him that? Because obviously, and then he never suspects him. It's like his son goes missing and he's like, what's happened? And then they're all surprised that Ustaad took him. Like, it's obviously him because there's not that much time.
There's no time gap. There's no time gap. It's like a couple months, but they seem to have forgotten he existed.
And like, just dumb things like just keeping him alive. Like, why? Like, you know this guy's dangerous, so why would you keep him alive? Just really dumb things. And somehow terrorists come into this. Like, there's a terrorist connection in this.
So there is. Yeah, just out of nowhere. Yeah. I guess that's big now. That's like the new thing that you have to put in every movie.
Yeah, you got to have Pakistani terrorists that somehow are in the movie for no reason at all. So it's bad, very bad. I don't recommend it. I think the less we encourage these kind of movies, the better. Because obviously Pawan Kalyan is not putting any effort into this either. So
into most movies now.
Yeah.
Well, people like OG, but he put 0 effort into that. And I don't think that's a great movie either. Like,
that is better than this though.
Yeah.
And I would argue that Hari Hari Veeramalu is probably better than this. although that has
I think
a lot of
I think
flaws.
that's just one of the worst movies I've ever seen. So I just can't put that up there.
Yeah.
Um,
So, yeah. Anything else?
no,
Yeah. Don't waste your time.
yeah, it's long
Um,
as well.
yeah, it's long, but there is like so much filler in this as well.
Yeah,
So it's not like it's long, but it's like full of content. It's
no,
long because it's full of fluff.
yeah,
Um, yeah, and then it ends with him joining politics for no reason again.
yeah. I assume they wanted to bring this movie out ages ago, and that was the end they
Just
envisioned of it.
yeah,
But yeah, it's whatever.
yeah. So coming to the point that you said, is it as good as Gabbar Singh?
I think it's
Um,
probably as good as Gabbar Singh.
I think with Gabbar Singh, his character is a serious character
Mm.
that um
You think he's got more charisma in Gabbar Singh?
yeah, I feel like in Gabbar Singh they established that he is like a bit crazy. Like he's not like he does righteous things, but he's willing to do like crazy things as well. So he is a little bit like
On
unhinged.
edge. Yeah,
Whereas this, like, they established that this guy is just God, essentially.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
and like, there's all this hype for him, and like, he can never do anything wrong. He also like, does he even get
Bleed or
punched?
anything? No, I don't think so.
Like,
No, not
there's
a single time. I don't
yeah,
think. Yeah,
like there's not a single time where he's even challenged. So, whereas in Gabbar Singh, I felt like there was a little bit more vulnerability. It probably hasn't aged well, but
no, it hasn't. I've
um,
watched it. It's not good.
yeah,
But I think it's quite. I think all of Harish Shankar movies have a certain similarity to them, though. They've,
yeah,
except for maybe Subramaniam Patel, which is like an outlier, but the
yeah,
rest of them all very much similar in terms of
yeah. I like
elevations and
Gabbar Singh more than Marapakai. I think Marapakai is a bit like at the time we were like, oh, this is fun, but like it's super creepy.
it's got weird stuff in it.
Yeah,
It's got weird stuff in it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Whereas Gabbar Singh, I was like, yeah, it's all right, but still not amazing. The songs in Gabbar Singh are good. I still like
yeah,
the songs in it. I don't know what. I guess Decoit might be the next new release that we talk about.
yeah. I think there's a few stuff coming out soon. So
Yeah. If people want to get in touch with us, how do they go about it?
we're on all platforms at Paisa Vasool, or you can email us at cognitiverecalibrationpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah. So please give us a subscribe if you like content like this, and let us know what you thought in the comments. Did you like this movie? Are you in that group of people that think this was good enough, or are you in the group with us where you thought we probably deserve better than this? Let us know. And stay tuned for our next episode. See you later.